Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm starting a minute early, but I'm hoping that we have several joining us this evening. I normally like to put out kind of a reminder memo, but it got a little crazy today. But I am Janie Daly, and thank you for my channel, coming to my channel. I'm asking everybody to please, hello, Miss Murray. I am just saying to everybody now, I'm just saying it now well, actually, welcome to everybody who's going to come this evening and also people that are going to watch the replay. And also put in the comment section where you are from. Just kind of curious, like how far this gets. But please hit the subscribe, the like button, and also share it. And I also am doing something on Facebook, and that is where you can subscribe. So for the special subscribers, we're going to do workshops. I'm going to say the workshops will be open to anyone, but the subscribers will get a discount. And that is on Facebook. And it's 111. Or no, it was said 111. Sorry. Anyway, so to have a session with me, you could send me either a text message or an email, janiedaly@gmail.com, or go to Facebook Messenger and shoot me a message from there. Miss Jeannie, I think I started a little early. This is so awkward. This is really awkward. I think I like using my phone better, actually. Okay, so anyway, I am going to start the recordings. And let's see. Okay. So, welcome, you guys. Welcome, Miss Jeannie. Again, I'm Janie Daly. I am your psychic life coach. I'm a minister, and I am a nurse. And I always like to see with a college degree. I don't know why I do that, but somebody said it was important. So, okay. It just goes to show you, though, to have strong psychic ability, people come from all walks of life. It's your sixth sense. It's with your five senses. Here's the beauty of it. The beauty of it is, the sad thing is that the five senses get a little dull with age, time, and travel. But the sixth sense, hello, Miss Erica. The sixth sense increases with age. That's why, when I was younger, oh my gosh, I couldn't wait to get older because I really wanted to be wise. I know that's very odd. But when I was younger, we had Suzanne Summers, Raquel Welch, and I just remember looking at them. And I guess when I was watching them, they were probably around 40 years old, 40 or 50 maybe, 40. And I just remember thinking, wow, they are so smart and so beautiful. And I want to be like that too. There's a couple things I wanted to discuss tonight, but I need to emphasize what we do in my sessions. When you have a session with me, we do literally talk about everything. Your session is confidential. I tell you that I do have people from all walks of life, but you don't know who my clients are because I don't say it. I believe in confidentiality. Like, what you guys want to share is go for it. And I appreciate it. And I appreciate referrals as well, definitely. And it's nothing hoo-hooey, and it's nothing to be scared about. I'm not going to come out and tell you terrible things, Trust me. I deliver messages. So I can guarantee you, your loved ones, especially those who have passed, knowing you, if they know that you're like an antsy person, you really think they're going to have me come out and go, oh, yeah, you better go to the doctor because I see issues with you. No, your loved ones give me the messages to deliver to you. And they're not going to do anything if they know that you get freaked out. Then that's not how they deliver the messages. So anyway, please know we do talk about everything. And yes, I will see things. I may see what your next beau looks like and when you're going to meet him or her. Yes, that's pretty common. I just assume everybody does that, but I found out I mean, that's not the case. But yes, there's a lot of sessions where, and I'm actually going to interview the young lady who I did one of my recordings on, my first True Love Vision. And yeah, so she had offered to come on. So I'm going to book her. But health, yes, if I get health stuff, of course. But I'm going to tell it to you with class. And I'm a nurse. It's not going to be like, oh my gosh, you had this. I think you're going to die in 2 days. No, no. If anything, let me tell you a little secret. If anything, I have found that, oh my gosh, I'm thinking of one man in particular. Mom had a psychic party. So we all went to the house. And we actually went into her son's room. They had fixed up the garage. They fixed it up to make it like an addition to the house. It was very nice. And apparently when I was there, I kept saying, whose room is this? Whose room is this? Because it's amazing. It is amazing how the other side will work with me. And I'm very blessed for that. But I don't know, the people must have been thinking, what is wrong with her? Why does she keep asking? Well, let me tell you. So he was supposed to come. It was mom and daughter and friends. Son was supposed to come later. Son, because he was at work, and son ended up, he couldn't make it. Work said, you've got to stay. And the person he was supposed to be covering for called out. So he stayed. So he said to mom, because mom told him all about the party and like everything that I had said. And he's like, well, I want to have a session with her then. It never happened. Hello, Miss Karen. It never happened, you guys. He never called me. And this is how things work. He didn't call me. But it was a couple years later, that probably 2 years, I don't remember the exact time, he passed away. Yeah, he passed away. Now, if I would have seen him that day, I would have known that. I would have seen it. Or I would have seen like his family being very unhappy about something. But I would have seen it. And if I was like, my readings were so scary, then I would have been like, seen it and said, oh, make sure you don't do this, this, and this. No, here's something else with that. We have 7 exit points. But when you get to number 7, you can't go back. You're going home. But don't look at the 7 exit points as like the points of doom. It's not the points of doom. As a matter of fact, I was going to say something else tonight. I want something tonight. And I'm going to try to get there. But I kind of was told that I kind of have to be going on this way. So you can come to an exit point and change your mind. But if somebody has decided that they're definitely going and the other side has decided, okay, this is what's going to happen. Okay, plans are made. You're going. Then there's nothing I can do to change that. And I would say that I wouldn't be told about that kind of stuff because, come on, how are you going to live knowing, oh my gosh, somebody tells you that your child is going to go home and you have a year, come on, be realistic. So they called me and invited me. This is where it gets really weird. They called and invited me to come over for the wake. So you guys, I did. And I'm driving there. I mean, I know I get lost a lot, which is not really good, but I'm not proud of it by any means. But I'm driving there and I was like, oh my gosh, where are the directions? I don't remember how to get here. So I get there and then I'm like, what house is it? And I look at the address, I go up, and I didn't recognize ever being there. Nope. So when I went in, I said to the mom, offering condolences, etc. But I said to her, "Where did we do the party? Could you show me?" She goes, "Yeah, we did it in my son's room." That's why when I was in there and we were doing the party, the other side, it's almost like they put me in a vacuum seal. And that's why I kept asking, whose room is this now? Even though mom is telling me it's my son's, I wasn't registering it. The other side had me blocked. So I think all I could really tell is that he was a really good boy. He was a really good boy. But it does go by when somebody passes, it's a happy time. Meaning, when somebody passes, everybody that has passed ahead of them greets them. They greet you. So I'm just going to say, when you pass, okay, when you transition, I'm going to say, everybody that has passed, they come to greet you. All your pets, children, everybody. And it's a happy time. It's a happy time. If you can imagine, like, oh my gosh, you made it, and the love and the hugs and just it's sheer joy. It's apparently sheer joy. But then they kind of can be called back and they look and here everybody over here is in tears and crying. Understandable, obvious. It's for obvious reasons. But you guys, they have like 3 days. They have 3 days of getting messages to you loud and clear as if they were here. 3 days. The sad thing is, grief creates a thick wall so that, they can be right next to you, like singing a song and you don't hear it because grief is a wall. It's so important. We love our kids and we love our friends. So it's like, I want to do what's right. And if I'm going to hold someone back who has passed in my family, I don't want to hold them. And I'm not saying they get held back, but then they worry about us. And they know we'll be fine, but they worry about us. So for that first 3 days, that's why, yes, they go to their funerals. Yes, they do. They go to the funerals. And if they requested a party for you to throw when they were alive, I'd recommend throwing the party because they're totally at the party. Totally, totally at the party. All the other stuff, no, because they don't remember that they asked you to put their body in a tombstone or in a grave 25 miles away. They don't remember all that. They don't remember all that. But they do remember the party. I don't make the rules. I just laugh at them. Anyway, so for the first 3 days, it's reviewing also. So they are coming with you, they're around you, and you guys, they're always around you. Always. They're always around you. It's just a little different for the first 3 days. It's almost like the best way I can describe to you is if you and I were to meet and we're going to do an experiment. I say to you, because I love my experiments, I'm Miss Scientific. And I say to you, okay, I'm going to completely put gear over you so you can't hear, see, touch. You can't hear and you can't see. And it's going to be a dark room or the blinders. Okay, so you're not going to be able to see anything. Then I say to you, now when you feel me in the room with you, ding the bell. And if you don't, obviously you don't ding the bell. What happens is you will feel me come in because you're feeling my energy. And then you're like, ding, 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 ding. Everybody, it's very accurate. It is very accurate. I used to actually do that to my kids. I used to do a lot of experiments on my poor children. They don't know about all of them. But anyway, it's the same thing too. It's the same thing if you are Like if you go to bed at night and one of your kids gets out of bed and they're super quiet, come into your room and they're just looking at you, not touching, just staring at you. And you wake up because you feel their energy. You feel it. That's how it is for the first 3 days after a passing. You literally feel them there. And that's when they hug you. They can move things on you. They can turn TVs on and off. A lot of them can still do that later, but it's more prevalent. But it's your time too. Like, say everything you want to say, get everything out. If this is somebody you're angry with who has hurt you, say it. Say what is on your mind. Do it for you, especially if it's somebody who hurt you, abused you, or anything. Say what's on your mind. You get this 3 days where they literally hear it all. Do it for your own healing. So to continue, then they're doing their review, because the second day they are looking at the things they did, acts of kindness and things that they did. There's no perfection here. There's no perfection here. You can try it as hard as you want. You'll drive yourself crazy. But perfection exists on the other side. And even then, the goal of the soul is soul perfection. But you guys, that doesn't come after one life. No, not that easy. It comes after many lives, many, many lives, with each life. And that's what the review is going to look at. The review is going to look at, it's kind of like a checklist, because before coming here, there's a plan. This is school. Okay. You have a plan. You have a lesson plan, so to speak. So it's kind of like everything you've accomplished is checked off, and then some. And then more things that actually there weren't in a checklist, but they're acts of kindness that you did to help your soul perfection, your soul growth. It's very interesting. It is very, very interesting. I know it sounds really crazy, but like I'm kind of excited for that part. I know that sounds really weird, but anyway, after day 3, I'm going to say, then you go, then you can kind of make the full transition. And making that full transition, then you were actually, what the soul is doing is, what am I going to do? Now, am I going to be, I could be, a spirit guide. I could be someone's spirit guide and just be with them all the time. Or I'll do it again. That's why get the stuff done. The stuff that is hard, you guys get it knocked out in this life. Get it knocked out. There's a lot of stuff. It's so hard, but don't give up. Do what you have to do. And yes, life is so hard sometimes, but there's always, always, always a rainbow at the end of a storm. Always. So please, don't give up on that. But anyway, so that I wanted to let you know for like the first 3 days. But this does not mean that they are not around you. And what you want to do too is you pray for the 3 days, stay, cross over, go home. I don't want you staying here stuck. I don't want you getting stuck here, because I love you so much and I want the best for you. Go home. They can go home. It's just, they can still communicate with you. They can still do things, but you will find like the things that happen, for instance, like in hauntings, like, where doors are slamming and people or things are being thrown and stuff like, yeah, they're not the ones that have crossed over. You can also tell something that hasn't crossed over. It smells, which is kind of odd, right? Because the body like deteriorates, but I think the soul kind of does too, because there will be an odor. But anyway, but again, I don't want you to take from this, oh, we only have 3 days and that's it. That's not the case. You've got your lifetime, and guaranteed, who's going to be greeting you when you're ready to transition on home. So, so it goes to here. Do everything you're supposed to be doing here, but please, kindness. I can't emphasize that enough, because I'll tell you, one of the lessons that I did learn from somebody who passed away, you can sit there and you can be the little best student. Oh, yeah, okay, that's how it was kind of expressed to me. You can be in school, because we're at school, you can be the best little student and get all of your assignments done. But you could be mean as whatever, and hurt other people. Don't. You know why? When you're in heaven, they look at all the good you've done and how many people you've helped. That's the goal. How many people are you helping? So they look at everything you have done. But then when they go to look at the kindness and the acts of kindness, the acts of love, and if they're seeing you're really short on the checklist, more than likely, you're going to need to go back and kind of restart some of those lessons where you could have been different towards people. So, yeah. The way I look at it is, while I'm here and things are hard, I want to get through the hard times, because I don't want to do them again. But with like everybody that I've met, you guys, it is kind of neat. It's like a play. The way that I was explained to me and the way that I explain it now, it's like you can imagine all of us on the other side. We're all on the other side, and we're all in a huge auditorium. And we have, angels, guides, we got God, we got Jesus, got everybody up in the front saying, okay, this is going to be a big celebration. This is what we're going to do. I have, and I'll pick one play, and let's say that's you and like several of the souls. That means that you and your souls have a particular play, but this time you're going to be another character. Yes, it's really neat. It really, that's why when you have deja vu of knowing someone, or if you meet somebody and you instantly do not care for them, chances are something happened in a past life. So I like to say that we kind of choose the same play, but we are different characters, different events, like TV shows, like Yellowstone or whatever they have going on, people are watching. Anyway, so it is interesting. It is. And you are asked. God will tell you, I'm not giving you anything you can't handle. Everything here is stuff you can do. The question I have for you is, do you want to do it? And of course, because we're in heaven, where love is bliss and we're all happy. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, I don't mind that. And it's like, Jesus, you're going to be with me, right? Oh, yeah, good. I'm good. Yeah, sign me up. That's why sometimes, like, I don't know, sometimes I often wonder, I'm like, seriously? Really? Oh, my goodness. But anyway, so that's kind of how it works. And it does go a lot further. It does, because there's some people that don't believe in past lives. Then I don't know. I've been studying this for so long that it makes perfect sense to me. But I mean, you have to go with what makes sense to you. But that's when, too, as far as, the gender stuff, there's no genders on the other side. It's your soul. How many people have said that, wait, I'm thirsty. Okay. You can ask somebody, so what is your gender? What mate do you prefer? And that person says to you, I look at somebody's soul. I look at their character. I don't look at the gender, they will say. I look at this if this person is kind, makes me laugh, and it's just a good person, and we've got some similarities, that's the person I want to be with. that person is actually very, very evolved spiritually. That kind of person is evolved spiritually, because that's really how it goes. I know when I know in another lifetime, I'm sure I was a male. I'm sure. But and then when I came here, yeah, as a little girl, sure. I wasn't a fan of Barbie dolls, except my mother bought me a Barbie doll with a pull-out string, and Barbie spoke like a man. So of course I love that. I really did like that, actually. That would explain my crank phone calls through the years. Anyway, no, but seriously, I just remember that Barbie doll. You guys, that was a trip. But anyway, but I liked playing the sports with the guys. Why couldn't I mean, why? Who makes the rules? Who makes the rules that a girl can't play baseball? Oh no, you can only play softball. No, I don't want to play softball. But thanks anyway. You go play. Tell me if you had fun. Come on. I was what is known as a tomboy. I'm a tomboy. I'm a female. I love my makeup. I love being female. But I also love having, like, I am strong. You guys, I am so strong that I'm weird. Like, seriously. Like, when people would fall, when I was working as a nurse, here I am. I'm like, oh, don't worry, I got them. And I have no back problems, knock on wood. I don't have many of those kind of issues. I'm very blessed. But I'm just saying, we all have traits. And it's, instead of worrying about, like, genders and stuff, God, just be happy. Don't make things and illnesses and don't make that your identity. Be happy. Anyway, so okay, so now I gotta tell you, you guys are going to be getting signs tonight and through the rest of the week. Heavy, obvious signs, because your loved ones want you to know that they are with you, and they can still be with you even though they have gone to heaven. And they're, they love you, they're happy, but they're going to give you signs. Pay attention to music. Yeah, definitely pay attention to music. Yeah, because I'm getting, like, in the radio, to kind of put some stuff on in the radio. I don't know, because somebody's going to hear, like, old songs. Yeah, old songs. Okay, so, and also, again, I'm putting this out to you. If you know of anybody, or if you know of, I'm looking for a haunted location. Let me explain. I believe your sixth sense is your cell phone to God. I do. I'm sorry. I can't believe any other things. It makes no sense to me that your five senses would be gifts from God, and then your most beautiful sense, the one that is like the mattress, the foam for the five senses of your five senses, the devil. That makes no sense. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. And like I said too, it's common sense, and your sixth sense is the foundation of your five senses. It goes together. That's why, you guys, I was on a date one night in Little Italy. Now, my mom died when I was almost 8, and she was a phenomenal, phenomenal cook. So here I'm on this date, and I had ordered the pumpkin pie for dessert, and it was the fall. So it was so good, right? I take a bite of it, and all of a sudden, I started crying. I started crying, and my date's like, "You okay?" And he goes to grab me. He's like, "You don't have to eat this." I was like, "No, give it to me." What it was, I tasted something very good, but it brought back the memories and the feelings and the pictures in my head of when my mom used to make pumpkin pie. That's exactly what it is. So, I mean, I could have just been tasting and going, yeah, this is really good. I think I've had this before, but I didn't. I tasted it, immediately started crying because immediately it's like it had taken me back to when I was that little girl. And then I'm seeing the images of my mom. So it works off of the five senses and vice versa. Gifts from God, you guys. Gifts from God. So I'm saying that because there's a fun side, which some people will kind of disagree with me on this one. There's a fun side, though, to haunted houses. Actually, there is a serious side to it also. But I find it fun. Well, first of all, I love the houses, like the older houses and like all that kind of, I love that kind of stuff. But it's also nice to go there, to go wherever it is haunted and help souls, which actually I'm going to vet the people I take with me. I'm going to vet you. You have to be able to handle it. If I don't feel that you can handle it, I'm sorry, I will not be able to take you on something major. Because I would like to go into something major, whether it was like a hospital or a prison, a nursing home. And we are, as a group, going to help these souls go. The souls that we will help, trust me, they will let us know that they are there. I have been told by many that when I'm around, the spirits come flying to me, and I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed, and very appreciative. But it's like that movie. I'm Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost. It's like that movie Ghost. When they know that you hear, hello, Miss Donna. Oh, just talking about you earlier. Okay, I'm sorry. When they know that you can hear them, they're right there. So if you know of anyone that has a job and then, has an in to a haunted facility, that would be phenomenal. If you could reach out to me and let me know. Now, Miss Donna just joined us. And, oh, no, it's good. It's good. I actually want to call you or contact you about having you on so we can talk about like the old days and your man. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys, oh my gosh. I know, Donna. I gotta say it. We had so much fun. That was the best work environment. We were working for a mortgage company. And you guys, it was like the perfect crew. Wasn't it, Donna? It was the perfect crew. And Donna was my buddy there. And I just wanted her to be happy. That's something else too. That was like, if you notice in the front, I said, ask, believe, receive. Actually, I need you to believe first. I need you to believe, then ask, and then you will receive. I just wanted Donna to have somebody who was good for her. I was tired of hearing about the guy she was dating. It was like, and when you love your friends, you're ready to go beat everybody up who is just nasty to them. And that wouldn't have been good. But I did. I did ask. And at the time, I don't know, the doors all started opening. Like I said, you guys, with your sixth sense, everybody has a sixth sense. When it's really strong, you cannot put everything in the closet until you're ready. You just can't. It starts to open up. You will know when somebody's going to call. You will know a lot of people too. Just touch somebody and you can read their energy. But with Donna, oh my gosh, it was somebody that we had worked with but never met. And she had worked there the longest. And I was asking her, like, I'm describing the guy and everything. She's like, I don't know. So one day we had to go over and drop an appraisal off. And I'll just leave it at this part because this part was so funny, you guys. So I should say that my two little potential lovebirds were in their 40s and 50s, maybe. Donna was younger. Donna, you're younger than he was. Okay, so we go. And then our boss said, okay, and then I'll take you girls to lunch afterwards. I was like, okay, that's cool. Oh, yeah, I thought you were young. Yeah. So we go. All right. Tom opens the door, the appraiser. Donna's just looking at him. And I'm like, oh my gosh, really? But no. I'm missing a part. I'm missing the part of when he opened the door. I took Donna outside. I go, oh, that's him. That's the guy I saw in my vision. That's him. And oh, it was so funny. She's like, really? I go, yeah, that's him. I saw you guys getting married and everything. He's your guy. He's right for you. And it was funny because she had known him for years, but they just never met. So, you guys, oh my gosh. Oh, hello, Tom. Oh, God bless him. Oh, I haven't seen you guys in forever. You guys, it was so funny though. So I go with Donna again to Tom's house because she was shy. We're having lunch together at Tom's house. This is a whole nother day. And I was like the mother. These two, I knew they were sitting next to each other across the table from me. They were like looking at each other. They were like teenagers. They were like two teenagers in love. It was so hysterical. It was so cute. And it made me so happy because I knew they're in for the long haul. This is true love. You guys, you don't see true love too much. You don't see it too much. It's kind of sad. But anyway, but that is stuff too I do in my sessions now. I can actually see when somebody I could see a lot of the information and even tell you 28 years later. Oh, congratulations. 28 years. Tom was a bachelor and would keep things very nice. So, okay, and then I'll close on this because I'm saying this out of love because I love, Mother Mary, obviously. But he had Mother Mary in his garden and he brought Mother Mary in and put her by the sink. I guess because he was going to wash her off. Oh, Don, I'd say it's more because of God, the other side and your family saying, here, well, let's do it. Let's do it. But thank you. I'm flattered. I'm honored. So you guys, yeah, it was raining really bad. And I wanted to call Donna to see, like, I don't know, something like, are you going in? Are we going to go in? Because the weather was really bad and snow. So I called and I left a message. And I was like, this is Mother Mary. Do you remember that? This is Mother Mary. Bring me inside from this garden right now. We had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. You guys, that's the key too. Laughter. You've got to laugh. Anger blocks you from everything. Blocks you from it. You find you're getting angry, breathe it out. Breathe it out. Seriously. It's like the old adage of you get up on a Monday morning. This I'm going to throw in here too because somebody did bring it up to me. You guys, nobody's going to put curses on you, okay? I know I'm going to close on this one. Nobody can put curses on you, okay? Nobody. It goes like that. Oh, I don't eat Pringles anymore. These were my very skinny days when I could eat that stuff. But anyway, so Yeah, it's like this. If you go to bed Sunday night and say, oh, tomorrow's going to be just a horrible day, horrible, absolutely horrible, then when you wake up feeling and thinking that, you're going to have a horrible day. It's going to be so bad. But you put that on yourself. But if you wake up like, you know what, it's Monday, but I'm going to get a lot done today. It's the beginning of the week, and yes, it's going to be a great day. Even if you have to not be truthful to yourself, say it, smile, because when you smile, you're telling your brain that you're happy. So when you do deep breaths in and out, smile because you're happy. The same thing is like with a curse. Like people will say, oh yeah, somebody said that. Oh yeah, this is the popular one. Somebody said that if I gave her $600 for a candle, that she would light it and remove the family curse that we have, and it's been carried on for generations. Come on, you guys. No. I mean, this sounds rude and everything, but that's more of a police call. I mean, because that's ridiculous. What would give this person and or her family or his family the power to do that to you? I mean, if that was the case, well, then everybody be putting love spells on each other, and oh my gosh, it would be running rampant with spells. No. If you ever encounter that, surround yourself with the white light of the Holy Spirit. The person who told you, surround them with white light. But yet, don't believe all that stuff. Please don't. Believe that you've got a divine family watching over you. Believe that they love you. And believe you can ask for anything. And it does come true. Like with Donna and Tom, it was the right time. And she went through both of them went through a lot of hardships to find each other. But it does happen when you have faith. And in this case, I asked, I believed, I received. Well, actually, I believed, I asked, and received. That's everything. So you can do it too. You can do it too. Same things happens with kids, you guys. So many people, if you're trying to have babies and it's less than a year, please don't do all the in vitro stuff. That's where you psych yourself out and go, never mind. We don't want any kids. Nope, don't want any. In probably 2 months, going to think about adopting some children. But nope, I don't want kids. Nope. That's when it happens. That's kind of backwards than the believe, ask, receive. But sometimes you can want something so much that you can block. But then again, if something's not meant to be, it's not going to be. So that is my lessons for this evening. I was going to go in a whole other direction, but I get messages from people who are around you guys, and they want you to know, that when they do go home, when they pass, it's not that they're bored and they're like following you around, They soul progression, soul growth, soul perfection. And remember, you're never going to be perfect on this side. Never. Who wants perfect anyway? What is perfect anyway? All right, you guys. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. Oh my gosh, Donna, thank you for coming by. And Tom, too. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you guys in forever. We should get together, but I am going to have you on so you guys can talk about your marriage. So on that note, you guys, I should end because it's going on 45 minutes. I love you all, and I send to you all many, many, many angel blessings. Thank you.